Hi, this is Dave with DK Cattle Company. Today I want to make a quick video talking about how much it costs me to keep a small beef herd for an entire year. We're not exactly at a year yet, but I just bought a little bit more hay and I'm pretty confident, well, I'm more than confident that I have more than enough to get me through that year point. So last May we started with 3 heifers, and over the summer we bought 7 more animals, so we have 10 total, 10 Dexters. A Dexter is about half the size of a commercial animal, so simply either double the numbers for your costs or half the size of the animals for your own situation if you're using this for as a comparable. But for us, we have Dexters and they're young, so they're pretty small. We have 3 acres of pasture. We started feeding hay November, like mid-November this year. Next year we plan on feeding a lot later. This winter we plan on feeding closer to the end of December, so more than a month later than we did this year. But we started feeding mid-November and we're gonna keep feeding them till mid-May. So it's a long feeding season. I want them to get them on pasture when the grass is pretty grown up. So we're gonna really give that pasture a good rest. But our hay costs this year, we went through 45 bales and I just bought some more. So we have 60 bales total. Those bales only cost me $20 a piece. So that's $1,200. Then we went through 4 bags of Wind and Rain loose mineral. I just give them loose mineral as a free choice. We went through 4 bags of that. They're $50 a piece. So that's $200. So that's $1,400 total. And then 5 bags of sweet feed at $15 a piece is $75 for that. And that's really just for socialization training. That's really not for anything else. I just give it to them as a treat every now and again. But our total cost to get the cows through an entire year was $1,475 or $147 per cow. The biggest thing that's going to affect your yearly operating costs are obviously if you're feeding them anything besides hay, and then your hay costs. So for me, getting hay at $20 a round bale is a huge benefit to me. This isn't the highest quality hay, but my cows have done very well on it with this really bad winter we've had. And it's been a kind of a gamble to really pay off. You don't really know how they're gonna do on the hay until you start feeding it. And we went into the winter just hoping that they would do good, and they did. But that's gonna be your biggest cost. So I made a video talking about how much it would cost to raise your own beef with different pricing than what I have. I was kind of making it vague to kind of hit as many, like the average. But for me, if I had my own steer and that cost $0, and then I took my operating costs from this year and times it by 2, because you're gonna be over 2 years old to take a grass-fed beef to the butcher, my cost would only be $295, you know, and then plus butchering fees and stuff. But point is, substantially less than if my hay costs were a lot more, and then if I had to buy steers. So that's how it kind of extrapolates out for a small beef herd. So let's talk about how you can calculate your projected costs for a year for your own beef herd. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your total herd weight, so how much all your cows weigh total. Let's say they weigh, sorry, Mabel will kick me if she feels like it, so I just have to watch out for her bum. But you're gonna take your total weight and you're gonna times that by 3%. That's gonna be your daily hay intake. So let's say you have 10,000 pounds of cow, that would be 300 pounds a day of hay. Let's say the round bales you're looking to buy, they all weigh different, but let's say you're getting 4x4s, which are pretty small. Let's say they're 600 pounds. That means every 2 days you're gonna go through one. So if you're anticipating you're anticipating feeding hay for 150 days a year, that would be 75 bales of hay, times that by the cost of those bales. That would be your hay cost. And then whatever mineral you are using and whatever your cost for mineral is how you'd calculate that. But it's pretty simple. So basically 3% per pound of live body weight a day, and then however many days you anticipate feeding them hay. And then really you just need to make sure that you have more than enough hay. Sometimes you can get pinched this time of year because hay producers know you're desperate for hay. Luckily, my guy kind of had some extra bales and is really just trying to get rid of them. So he gave me the same deal that he gave me in the summer, which is 20 bucks a bale. But those are really the determining factors for a grass-fed, grass-finished thing. If you're gonna feed, have feed into that, obviously add that in. But keeping cows really isn't that expensive, especially if you have the pasture to feed them on grass the entire summer. If you have any questions about operating costs throughout the year, or any comments about how much it costs you to keep your cows through the year, please leave it in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a good day. Bye.